Good morning. It is June 5th, day 108 of Bama to Baxter. I think it's day 73 on the AT. Just getting started. Stayed in a shelter last night. There wasn't that many people there. I'm just getting moving this morning. I believe it's gonna be my last day in the Shenandoahs. And before I got to camp last night, I saw another black bear. It was pretty distant, maybe about 100 feet away or so. I do pass by another wayside. I might skip this one. I've been eating stuff I don't normally eat on trail, and it just makes it tougher hiking throughout the day. But yeah, I got basically either 13 miles or 24 today. I didn't want to quite do 24, but the camping, except for at like the shelter areas, it's been very limited in the Shenandoahs. So staying at these huts / shelters is the best options you have. 13 is not quite enough miles for me, so it's probably going to be the 24. So it's probably going to be a long day, but just getting moving here. I'm arriving at the, I think it's called the Amicalola Wayside, where they got food. I don't think I'm picking up any food at this one. I got plenty to get me. I'm going to a hostel tomorrow, but I am throwing away all the trash I got. These waysides have made it pretty easy to do like a, whatever it's been, 90-mile stretch without having to go into town. This is my last full day in the Shenandoahs National Park area. Overall for me, from the town of Waynesboro to the hostel I'm stopping out tomorrow, it wound up being a little over 100-mile stretch, which I'll complete in just over a little 5 days. So I guess my opinions are this. It's been an absolutely beautiful section, very foresty 100-mile section. There were a couple like really good viewpoints, but after my time in the Shenandoahs and talking to some other people, some more of the locals, it feels like some of the best parts of the Shenandoahs are off the AT. So a lot of blue blaze trails to get to different waterfalls, or some of the really good viewpoints in the Shenandoahs. I'd also say it's the waysides, they either kind of work for you or against you. I've been trying to be careful of them. Either they're there maybe just about every day. You can easily pig out on food, which makes your hiking day more difficult, or you can use them to your advantage. I entered the park with like 3 days of food, used one of the camp stores to resupply, so I've carried very limited food, and then would stop at the waysides kind of for lunch. So yeah, they're definitely can work to your advantage if you don't overindulge, I would say. But another nice view here on the side of the trail. Onward we go. Made it to the gravel spring hut. There's a spring over here. I'll get my water and take a break. This is pretty much what they all look like. They all have a bear box in the Shenandoahs. either a fireplace out front of these huts, or some of them have a built-in fireplace like they do in the Smokies. Picnic table, and this is the typical design where you have like a floor space to sleep, and then inside like a perimeter up top for sleeping. So yeah, I'm gonna get a snack, eat lunch, and refill my water, and then get back on trail. I got about 8 miles left to go for today, and I just crossed my Bama to Baxter 1,400 mile mark. Woo! Shenandoahs have been pretty big. This is Shenandoahs where I crossed my Bama to Baxter halfway point, and now I crossed the 1,400 mile mark. Onward we go. I officially made it through the Shenandoahs in 5 days. It was like 104 miles. This is the I guess the northern terminus for the Shenandoah National Park entrance. I got, I don't know, maybe another mile to get to camp today. So yeah, Shenandoahs was pretty cool. There was a couple really good viewpoints along the way. Mostly on the AT part, it's pretty much wooded, pretty thick forest, but a couple cool viewpoints along the way. And one disappointing thing that I learned yesterday was apparently there was a black bear mange problem last year that killed off about 70% of the black bear population. I did see what was it, I think one yesterday, but yeah, that's a shame. Moving forward, made it to the Tom Floyd shelter. I know there's other people headed here, but looks like I'm the first one that arrived. I was gonna set up my tarp tonight, but there is absolutely no tenting at this shelter. Yeah, looks like I'm just gonna sleep in the shelter tonight. It was just shy of 25 miles, so thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Good morning. Day 109 of Bama to Baxter, day 74 on the AT. It is June 6th. Just left the shelter, doing my typical day into town, getting a slept in, getting a late start. I've only got 3 miles on the AT to get into town, and then I think it might be like a mile road walk to get to the hostel. It's about 9:30 this morning, so I slept up, took my time to do my stretches and get moving. So yeah, I'm just headed into town to the hostel here, and then they shuttle you into town to pick up groceries. So I'll pick up enough of groceries. It's I think it's like 57 miles from basically I'm headed into Front Royal, about 57 miles from Front Royal to get into Harper's Ferry, which is my next stop. Yeah, so just gonna mosey into town this morning. Onward we go. The birdies are chirping. It's a beautiful day. Just arrived at the Mountain Home Bed and Breakfast. They got multiple buildings, so that's called the cabin. I think it fits like 4 or 5 people. I'm not sure what these 2 buildings are. I think those are maybe the bunkhouses, and then you got the main house up here. So I'm gonna go check in, and one change I made, thanks Dad if you're watching, I appreciate it. My tent was at my dad's house. I had him send that to me with the buggy evenings when I hike late in the day. By the time I get to setting things up with all the bugs in the night, I have to crawl in my bivvy like right away, so it's like I can't really do too much. So just for these kind of like the summer states or summer weather in the mid-Atlantic states, I'm looking to switch back to my tent until I get up to Vermont, and then I'll probably switch back to the tarp and bivvy setup. So I'm basically going to send my tarp to my dad's house. That way I have like a couple 100 miles here to see if I want to stick with the tent. I don't know. Very torn on it. I really like my tarp and bivvy setup, so, but I want to check in here and then hopefully get a ride to town to get some groceries. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a great night.